is Chris, and I'm Cindy, and this is our salty dog Trooper and our salty kitty Stella, and we've got some salty tales to tell you. So make sure you continue watching and also click the subscribe button so you don't miss any in the future. We are getting ready to push off a little bit. We're heading over to Port Jefferson, Long Island, to visit our son. That's where he lives, and we took a couple days off and we're gonna head over there and hang out and just say hi to them. So yeah, it's very, very humid, like nasty and very foggy, so yeah. Bless you. The fog is a lot worse than we thought it was, and at this point we're trying to figure out if we're going to continue or if we're going to wait it out. So we're just kind of figuring that out as we go. So we made the decision to turn around and come back and wait a little bit before we could go, because as you could see, that was not safe. And you know, while we really want to get going and go where we need to go, our safety is more important. So, and I was like very overheated between the the humidity and the stress. I got really, really like overheated. So I took a quick dip in the pool. That's why I'm wet head. So yeah, I'm just waiting on Chris to head back. He was just checking to see how it looked. It looks a lot better now. He was just double checking. He drove out to look, and we should be leaving shortly. And so now we're 2 hours behind schedule, but that's boating. Unfortunately, you can't just like get in your boat and go. Like, there's a lot of factors that factor into it. And so if you're new to boating, or if you are thinking about boating and you're not a boater yet, you want to make sure you take that into consideration. Your schedule depends on if your boat's running and if the weather is cooperating. So yeah, I'm excited, but I'm just like, I'm disappointed that we're so late now, but it is what it is. I always think like there's a reason for everything, and there's got to be a reason for that delay. But it does. It looks a lot better now. So you'll get to see how much better it looks once we get going, which should be shortly. And poor Mr. Trooper, his medications kicked in, so he's like really just chilling. And I feel bad because we're going to be going again. This poor dog is going to be like, what is going on? Jefferson was first settled in the 17th century and remained a rural community until its development as an active shipbuilding center in the mid-19th century. The village has since transitioned to a tourist-based economy. The community's port remains active as the terminus of the Bridgeport and Port Jefferson Ferry, one of the two commercial ferry lines between Long Island and Connecticut, and is supplemented by the terminus of the Long Island Railroad, Port Jefferson branch. It is also the center of the greater Port Jefferson region of northwestern Brookhaven, serving as the cultural, commercial, and transportation hub of the neighboring Port Jefferson Station, Belterre, Mount Sinai, Miller Place, Pequot, and the Setauquets. This is the cutest little brewery that we've ever seen, and it just felt very homey and welcoming. So we stopped, and Chris and AJ grabbed a beer. And the star of the show. Hello. That's you. That was you. Come on. What'd you do? What'd you do? Come back here. It has a selfie screen on it. She saw herself. As we walked around, we saw beautiful landscape, incredible gardens. We saw lots and lots of shops and restaurants and just a lot to see and do. And I was really blown away that we just have never seen Port Jefferson before and nobody talks about it. We were really impressed, and it's definitely on our list of places you should visit. Have you ever seen a sunscreen dispenser? What? after a day filled with shopping and walking and catching up and having dinner at the Black Pearl, which we highly recommend if you visit Port Jefferson, we are now getting ready to head off. And we're just watching the sailing school with the little tiny kids on the sailboats. And it just blows my mind away. They are very young and they're sailing. And it's adorable. Hello, Chris.
Hi there, Cindy.
Very close to that boat there, buddy.
What do you think, Trooper? Are you gearing up to go home, buddy? You want to go home? Did you have fun visiting with Anthony? Yeah, you got to see Anthony yesterday. Did you like doing that? Did you have a good time? Boop. Once again, we're on our way home, and it's always, always bittersweet. We truly just never want it to end, but we have more adventures to come, so make sure that you stay tuned. Make sure you click that like button, share this video, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future adventures. And leave a comment if you've ever been to Port Jefferson. Tell us what you think.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.